Hi, thank you for tuning in. I just recently got the Narsissist palette. Sorry, it's very, there you go, Narsissist. And you can see, oh, there I am. Anyways, so I just got this maybe about a week ago, 2 weeks. And I am absolutely in love with it. So I thought I would kind of talk about that and kind of fill you in case you're curious about it. So, word of caution, you may or may not see my kitten walk across my screen. She is very jealous of my laptop. So just kind of keep that in mind. She's actually right just outside the field of view right now. So the Narsissist palette, I went into Sephora originally to just get the contour and highlight. Now I have used the NARS contour and highlight before in Paloma, and then the matte highlight in Olympia, and I really loved it. It was really subtle, it was really natural. And I ran out of that, and I had been using my Smashbox one. And I'm still into my Smashbox one, still hasn't really hit pan on it yet, but I was really starting to miss my NARS one. So I went back to Sephora. I'm like, hey, I really love the NARS one, unless you have another one that you think I should try. However, she kind of kept bringing me back to the Narsissist palette because it had a little bit of everything in it. So here is Olympia in the matte highlight. This is Paloma, the contour that I have on now. I have it under my chin, I have it under my cheekbone, and then you also have the bronzer in Laguna. And what I like about Laguna is that it's not too warm of a bronzer, so it's not super orangey or anything like that. It actually gives a really nice finish to it. So I have my contour, then I have a little bit of the bronzer, and then the blush that I'm wearing now is actually this one, which is supposed to be, I think it's Sausalito Sunset. I have the info up right now. So I believe it is, yes, Sausalito Sunset. And for the rest of the colors, you have, this is supposed to be Icy Lilac, as well as, let me see what this one is, Shimmering Rose Peach, and then Fleshy Pink. So what's great about these is, no, they're not the classic ones, orgasm, super orgasm, deep throat, and so on. However, they are very nice colors. This one seems to be relatively close to orgasm, and I really like it. I'm wearing it now. It has enough of a shimmer, but it's also not too intense either. I was really intimidated by this one at first because it's literally brick red, and I'm like, oh crap, how's that going to look on my skin? But they're subtle and buildable. They build really fast though, so you can easily put on too much blush. So that would be my only word to the wise with this. Keep in mind I'm kind of fair to medium. I'm not quite medium, but I'm not quite super fair either. So these sit really well on my skin. I cannot vouch for how they're going to sit on someone who's lighter than me or someone who's significantly darker on me. So this is kind of just, for me, in a way. I'm not the biggest fan of the Icy Lilac, just because I think it's a little bit too light. I think it might be wonderful layered on top of something. It is a really nice subtle pink. Could also work as an eyeshadow as well. So something that I've also done with this palette is I've also kind of used it as an eyeshadow. I went ahead and used Paloma in my crease, and then I used Olympia as highlight under my brow, around my brow, and then in the corners of my eye. And it seems to give off a relatively natural look, which I like. So this is about $65, which is a really good price considering the price for just the contour and highlight together would be about $45. So for say $20 more, you're getting a bronzer and 4 blushes. So a really stellar deal. I'm a big fan of makeup that you can kind of just take on the go, or if you're traveling and you don't want to bring your entire makeup collection with you, that's kind of a really good way to go. So you get a lot all in one. So thank you for tuning into my my makeup review. I love makeup blogging, and I love watching makeup bloggers, and I've always wanted to do it. So kind of give me a thumbs up if you liked this. Let me know if you want me to keep going with this. But hey, I had fun. So thanks for joining me. All right.